I was just talking back, like I was shouting back, like everybody thought that we were looking at us. And you can't fight in camp, because if you fight in camp, they'll send you home. That's number one. Number two is that I don't even know how to fight. Like, she would have actually beat me. Because she was like, me, oh myself, oh my Lagos. I'm like, what is this word? What is this word? Like, come on, beat me now. I was just talking in my head. I was like, please don't beat me. Please don't beat me. I had a huge crush on like my platoon commander. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amanda. If this is something that you do, like if you normally check up on my channel, or you're subscribed, you're hitting the notification bell, thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for checking out this video too. If this is your first time, I hope that as you will stay and you will watch, and at some point you will subscribe, hopefully today. And if you're watching and you've not subscribed, please, why are you doing that? Please subscribe, please. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about my NYSC Camp Experience. So if you're unfamiliar with the term NYSC, it means National Youth Service Corps. So NYSC, and it's a program in Nigeria where after you graduate from higher institution, you're posted to a state to serve the country. So you're supposed to have like a camp experience, like a semi-military camp experience, and then after then you work, like you're posted by the government and you work. So I realized that I've dropped like NYSC here and there. I've said stuff about NYSC, but like I've not actually spoken about my camp experience. And it is definitely something that is worth a mention. Like I need something I should talk about. I don't know if I've apologized before, but in case you hear any preaching, forgive me. Just take it as background noise. Something is happening during this period. If you're in Nigeria, December, there's something called Shiloh, and I live close to somewhere that Shiloh is important. Like Shiloh has to be done. So yeah, let's just say that you're listening to me, but preaching is kind of like background. I don't say noise because it's preaching, but like background message. Anyways, I was posted to Cross River State. So I had to serve in a local government. It was serving at a place in Cross River State. That's where the camping is done in that state. At the time my posting came out, I was in Lagos. So I had to get myself and go to Cross River State. So I went from Lagos to Cross River I think I went to Akwa Ibom by road, and then from Akwa Ibom I went to Calabar the next day. I can't remember what happened, but that trip took us like an entire day. We got to Akwa Ibom very late, very late, and I think it was the next day that we now went to Calabar, and then from Calabar we went to, was it that same day? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Let's just say I found myself in camp. It was more than a day's journey. I found myself in camp. I had met someone in the bus, so we left from Lagos together. So we're kind of like ended up being my bunkmates in camp. So we went together. We got into camp. One of my closest friends, Eddie John, was also posted to camp. By the way, the girl I met in the bus and that ended up being my bunkmates also named Eddie John. My first experience, nothing really. I just came. I think I had a face cap on. I don't even know, to be honest, I can't remember, but it was just weird, like trying to get registered, get my room, get my hostel, like whatever they call it in camp, I can't remember, get my hostel, get my stuff, get settled in and all. So that was it. And yeah, and that very night, that very evening, while we're still like trying to sort things out, they just blew a whistle. Oh, they made us at parade ground or something like that. I went, of course, they gave my uniform. To be fair, my uniform was not even that bad. It wasn't really horrible. I mean, like me on the next day, or the next day, the one where they opened the camp where you get to wear your uniform, I was able to wear my uniform without any like fitting, because I don't like stress. Like I was just I couldn't be bothered. I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm going to wear like that. I don't even care. But of course, later on, I went to like fit it. But before then, I hadn't even fitted it. I could not care. I could care less. Anyways, so after then, yeah, so now camp life starts, right? First of all, let me talk about my reality versus my expectation. When I finished law school, like go and watch my videos on law school, like my law school experience. I enjoyed law school. I liked being there. I thought it was it was fun. I liked it. It was like a vibe. It was cruise. So going to camp, I was like, oh my god, camp is going to be so much fun, because like since I was a child, I had an obsession with NYSC. Like I couldn't wait to serve. Like I remember seeing people with those like their yellow boots, and I was like, oh my god. Like when people are saying, oh, I can't wait to do this, I can't wait to do this, all I say was, I can't wait to serve, and I can't wait to wear these yellow boots. And when I was a child, I used to be like, I want to serve in Crush River, because you know Crush River is so fine. Like all those things you used to see, the carnival. I'm like, so I want to go to Crush River. So it was like all the things I said as a child kind of happened for me. Like I'm now in camp, I'm now in Crush River, I get to wear the yellow boots, and then just finishing law school, that was like a very like hectic academic experience, because you had to be reading all the time, but we still found time to like, you know, still chill, like do stuff that were fun. So I was like, oh my god, camp is going to be mind-blowing, you know, like I'm going to not have any books to read, because now I'm done with law school, I'm just waiting for my results. So like this 3 weeks, because camp's usually 3 weeks, I'm just going to be here to play, you know, to have fun, I'll make friends, I'll just be, you know, just be all over the place. I was thinking like, you know, like the extroverted part of me was going to come out to play. That was going to be a very wonderful experience. Okay, I went to camp. I went to camp, and let's just say my experience was not the way it was. First of all, I couldn't just connect with a lot of people. Like I just did not, like I don't know why. To be honest, I think I suffered all the things I suffered because I was stuck up. Like let's just be factual. Like I didn't vibe with people like that. I think, I don't know, I was stuck up, but it was because like I just met different types of people, like people that I couldn't really relate. So most times in my head I'm like, okay. Like to get, so it was like, I think I wasn't really free. Maybe it's because I didn't see people that, you know, sparked anything in me to want to be free and all of that. So my camp experience was an experience versus reality. It wasn't as glamorous or as fun as I had imagined it in my head to be. I'm very introverted and I like to be on my own, but I was low-key like lonely in camp. I was by myself, because like the person I was having was not what I met. And I know I said one of my closest friends was in camp, but I'm just going to like, I'm sorry Eddie, I'm going to call you out. What happened was that when we got into camp, Eddie Sha got new friends, and of course a boy or a man was involved. I think we were just friends or whatever, but like those are the people she was really with. Like me and Eddie, we were in the same hostel hall, but we're like living completely two different lives. So like all those events, let's go for all those events on myself, like all those drama things, all those things they were doing for platoon. By the way, I refused to do any of them, and I wasn't going for any of, like I'll just go there and stand. And I swear, I honestly was just stuck up. Maybe if I had let go a little bit, I would have had more fun. But I just was like, look, I was stuck up. So like all those, I didn't dance, I didn't do all those things, like geez, whatever. I remember one time they made me, they called me out to like they called me out. Oh, hi. Okay, I'm going to talk about the people I made friends with or for a while in camp. Yeah, one of them is Grant. So I remember they called me and Grant. They wanted us to do our platoon miss or whatever pageants. Like I refused. I was just so not interested in a lot of things. And like they say all the time for the rehearsal, the things they had to do, man, I'm just like, nobody has time for that. So I'm not going to do this. I made just like, I don't few friends in camp, let's say 1, 2, 3, 2 guys, and of course including Grant, a girl. Then there were like people that knew my hostel, although there's some girls that I was very friendly with in my hall. Like my hall was like the one thing I really liked about camp, because me and some of the girls would just stay awake at night and be gisting, of course. Even after light, I'll like making noises, stomping the room, just talking about different things, shouting from like different beds, because I was on the up bunk. Now, funny enough, the thing I liked in camp was like parade. I don't know why, like I just got so into it. Like I enjoyed parades, I enjoyed the marching. Like they selected me to be among those people that at first to call command. But you know me now, in camp I was being like zero commitment. So I'm like, you know what, no, please, I don't want to rehearse and learn and try to be the one chosen to be the one calling the command. So I'm just going to do like normal marching. So I did normal marching. I marched. I did the parades for both, you know, like the last day of camp and for the one where I think the governor comes. But I really enjoyed it. Like, you know, the others, I don't know, it was just fun for me. I just found it interesting. I really liked parades. I was also in OBS. I think that's, I can't remember the meaning, but it's like the broadcasting arm of NYSC. Joined, I don't know if it was supposed to be for mass comp. I was not in mass comp, but I joined. So, but like by the time I even joined OBS, it was like people that were there had already like formed their cliques, they already had their friends. So I was just going there, do what I have to do and leave. I think I had a show. Yes, I had a show. I was giving it like, it was like kind of an audition. And if they pick you, then you get to, yeah, they pick you, you decide the type of program you want to be doing. So yeah, I think I was in a program, I can't remember, actually I was supposed to be like a calling program, fun program. So I got one girl to do it with me. Oh, there's this thing I need to tell you guys about. There was this one girl that wanted to fight me one day. God, like she actually wanted to fight me. I mean, I was just on my own, because you know how Nigeria is now, and they have all those their oh god, jeez, I've forgotten all these things. But there's this thing they do, this training, if I remember the name, I'll put it on the screen, where like they do lectures every day. That's part of like the NYSC program. So ideally you're supposed to be in a hall, right, like you're receiving lectures. But because the hall or whatever was not big enough, so most times, all the time, it's always a spillover. So there was like a mango tree outside the hall where they just keep benches, or you get chairs from mommy and you sit. So yeah, I got a chair like this. It doesn't even make sense. So I brought my chair, and she was kind of like in a way advising me that, oh please dear, she was like, oh don't put your seat there, like the sun will hit you. And like I'm like, no, I'm like, oh thank you, but no worries, I'm fine. Then this was literally it. And then she got offended because I think apparently she was saving the seats for some guy that she was with. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Honestly, I don't even know how it escalated. I know Zainab was there. Hi Zainab, shout out to Zainab. Zainab is, we're in law school together and we worked together at some point. But yeah, Zainab was in camp, but then me and Zainab we're like paddies, but of course now we're paddies, but we're like chummy then. But I remember she was sitting across. So I don't even know what happened, what started the fight. But the girl just started shouting at me. And I feel like people see me and they're just like, oh, this one is the person that I can ride on, I can shout at. I was like, I'm here on my own. Why are you shouting at me? That's how I became fighter. She was like, I will beat you. I'm like, come and beat me. Like, I'll beat you and I'll leave here. And I was just talking back, like I was shouting back, like everybody thought that we were looking at us. And you can't fight in camp, because if you fight in camp, they'll send you home. That's number one. Number two is I don't even know how to fight. Like, she would like actually beat me. She was like, me, oh my, something, oh my Lagos. I'm like, what is this one? What is this one? Like, come on, beat me now. I was just talking in my head. I was like, please don't beat me. Please don't beat me. Because I knew that if she attempted it, like, they would have just packed everybody. But she had this shouting, bro, madness. What exchanging words? Because see, if it's exchanging words, I can be good at it. But yeah, that was the point. She was just trying to intimidate me, and I'm like, why dear, why are you trying to intimidate me? I don't know you. Why do I just look like somebody that you can intimidate? So that was what happened that period. So yeah, I had like a whole fighting match round in camp, and then from there on I see the girl around camp. I won't talk to her, she won't talk to me. Like, I was just saying time, I made it obvious to her that I was ignorant, because I didn't even know her before, and she just wanted to fight me that day. So anytime I go around in camp, I'll just ignore her. Like, I'll make it obvious that, jeez, oh my god, who is this? And I think the last day, where like few days before we're supposed to leave camp, she saw me in, like, I think it was either in church or mommy, no, not mommy, sorry, she was sharing food for her platoon. She saw me in one of these places and she was like, oh, that's trying to let's let it go, like, Brady. I'm like, yeah, sure, fine, no problem. I mean, I don't have any problem with you, I don't even know you. So like, after this camp, I'm just going to leave here. Like, this was what brought up. Another thing that happens for me in camp was that I told you I like, this is two completely different things, but I know I told that I liked parade. That is on one hand. This is so not related to the next thing I'm going to say, but like, On the other hand, like I had a huge crush on like my platoon commander, like the soldier army guy that was in head of my platoon, like Stitchers Day. I had a huge crush on him. I was like, oh my god, I just thought he was so awesome. He was like all this, I don't know, maybe he was in his 40s. I don't know, he had like this, you know, when they are growing up in beat and it's mixing with the black. I'm like, jeez. I thought he was so good looking. I thought he was like the perfect specimen of somebody in the military. I just thought he was so good, and I thought he was so good with the parade and how he was teaching us. And yeah, I had a huge crush on him. But plot twist, I think at some point, yeah, he was kind of like coming on to me, and then I don't know, this is so weird, but I just then lost interest. Of course, I just had a crush on him, like I wasn't expecting to do anything about it. But then one day he now called me, said, "Lily, I'm like, no. No." So yeah. Oh, another interesting conversation about this army. So the, you know, now at times you have time between breakfast and those lectures they used to have. So me, I think I'll just be tired because you wake up, is it 4 or 4:30? I think you wake up 4:30. You have to be at Paragon at either 4:30 or 5. And after then they allow you to go back, dress up, have your meal before the lecture starts. And at times, is it before your lectures or before parade? I'm not even sure which one, but it's only like a short period of time. So but before you get all these things, so if you had other things to do, like your time would just be done. So one day I went to buy noodles and mommy, like, you know where, I just cannot come and kill myself. So I was just in one lady's place, like eating my noodles. They came and they started shouting, "No, everybody go out, go out, go out, go for whatever, either parade or the lecture." I think they used to switch it up. I can't remember. So I was just there like sitting and doing me in this woman's shop. So apparently there's this I don't know if I can call his name. I guess I can. There was this army man that they used to call Koboko. So but he was not my platoon commander, so I didn't really know him. I didn't really know him like that. People were always talking about Koboko, oh how he's so scary, this. Me, I never knew him. But apparently where I used to eat at times, he also come there. He just saw me there and he was shouting and he was like, they should allow me to eat. That they should allow me to eat my food, like nobody should stress me, you know. Now that's one of the privileges if you're like friends with the military people. So his thing was that I look like his mother. That was it though. So throughout from the day I met, like he met me, he used to just call me mommy in camp. Just imagine like the scariest army person thinks you look like his, I think his late mother. Yeah, I think his late mother. So he had like, that was the thing. He didn't want anything from me, just that he was just always out there looking out for me. So he was calling me that I look like his mother. And well, what was I doing in camp? I wasn't doing a lot. I didn't need anything to need protection from or anything like that. So but it was good to know, like I still have his contact up to today. I think I should even call him today because he called me, like he tries to check up on me, like even when he's in fighting a war, so he'll just randomly call me, mommy, how far now, you know, ask about your son today. That's literally our relationship. Then me, I'm like, my son, how are you? I'm dead serious. Yeah, I think that basically sums up my camp experience. I had few friends, but most of the people I made friends with, like I made friends with Grant and Tomiwa. They left before time, and I made a new friend like just a day before we left for camp. We left Camp Caleb, so there was someone that I made friends from camp with. But I think that was it. Like, oh, then of course the girls in my hostel were still friendly. They were cool and nice. So yeah, this is a summary of my NYSC camp experience, and I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know how your experience was. Did you like it? Did you like where you were posted? Did you have a fun time in camp? Like, was it like yeah, you had fun, or were you like no? Please engage in the comment section below. And I'm done with this video. So if you're still here watching, thank you very much for stopping by. Please like this video. Please comment, like I mentioned earlier. Subscribe to my channel. I told people that this year I wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we're still at 270 something. I'm still believing, no, but just let's just be so, let me not be looking at the number. Let me just see what at December 31st to be there. So just subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.